That's why we do it. We're not going to be retiring anytime soon. We're not going to be millionaires by building off-road hand cycles. So we have to find a different reason to do this, and that's it. You know, I every once in a while get a call or an email from somebody, and they're like, "This thing is it. This is my life. You've changed my life. I ride every day now. I'm happier. You know, you name it." And that's like, wow. Okay, I was having a crappy day today, but you know what? That just basically built me back up. I'm ready to go back to work. So, my name is Jake O'Connor. I'm the owner of Reactive Adaptations, and we're in Crested Butte, Colorado. Oh, Nikki is my little red Australian shop dog. So she basically caretakes the place, keeps the UPS drivers in line, guards the truck, sleeps in the truck. Yep. We're innovating all the time. We're having to think outside the box all the time. None of this stuff is made for us. It's not like nobody makes this stuff. Nobody makes stuff for hand cycles. Nobody makes stuff for folks with disabilities that can't lift any weight. We gotta make it for them. It's cool. It's fun. This is what I'd rather be doing. I'd rather just get locked up in the corner of the shop and innovate stuff and make cool stuff that nobody else has. And that's my passion in life. Well, I mean, a lot of people know about Crested Butte. It is one of the best places to mountain bike in the world, and it's one of the toughest too, especially on a hand cycle. I mean, none of the trails around here were purpose-built, or very few of them were purpose-built for hand cycles. So I've really had to adapt my riding and my machines to do some really gnarly stuff. For 15, 16, 17 years, I just go out and do it. I know my bike and I know myself so well, but you know, you got 3 wheels instead of 2, and they're all choosing their different paths. So you have to look down the trail a little bit further and figure out where you're gonna go and kind of have a game plan. I mean, I'll grab onto trees. I grab onto tree branches, I grab onto roots, I grab onto rocks, I grab onto crimpers and stuff like that as I'm pedaling by if I'm about ready to tip over. So, I mean, everybody's like, oh, that kind of sounds like cheating. And I'm like, I call it survival. I mean, these aren't that easy to ride. You know, none of these trails are purpose built for us. So we're just going to try and ride everything we can, any way we can. I guess the biggest challenge that we face is all the different types of disabilities that are out there. You know, we have everybody from a paraplegic to a quadriplegic to a hemiplegic to someone with CP to MS, you name it, you know, like even TBIs and you know, traumatic brain injuries and stuff like that. We have a lot of those, you know, and so those require some extra adaptive equipment and stuff like that. So this is our kneeling type hand cycle, prone position type hand cycle, and so you use your chest in order to steer, and you can use the handlebars in order to steer. So while you're pedaling, you use your chest. And then as you start to downhill, you take your chest off the chest pad and you use the handlebars in order to steer. Or you can use a combination of both on technical terrain. You can use your chest a little bit, you can use your hand a little bit, you can have your hands on the cranks. You can be in several positions all at the same time.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm happy.
You know, I'm not super worried about racing or the competitive nature of these bikes. That's not really what I'm focused on. I'm more focused on enriching the person's life. You know, I get calls from people all the time like, hey, my sons are turning into teenagers. I'm in a wheelchair. I want to go and hike with my wife and my kids, or I want to go mountain bike with them. I haven't done that ever, and is that even possible? And it's like, yeah, dude, it's possible. I do it all the time. You know, I've got a daughter that's 2 now, and every weekend the wife and I and the daughter go out and ride, and we do single track and backcountry, shut down old gold roads and logging roads and stuff. I mean, we do it all. There's no excuses anymore. There's just no excuse why you can't be out with your family or by yourself or with your friends doing the stuff way back in the backcountry. And so, you know, that's kind of our focus. That's what we want to do. We want to provide these customers with more independence and the tool to get the job done.